Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Today is Tuesday, July 24th, 2018. Zulkada day 11. Vlog number 483. No, vlog number 484. Okay, so it's currently like a little bit later on in the day. My mom was gone the whole day. And I was like, "Where'd you go, Mom?" She came back at like 3 o'clock. I was like, "Where were you?" She's not like a person that would just, you know, wander off or anything like that. So this was like a first for me. I was like, "Where did you go?" So apparently like she went to jail. So I think the cops came over here like around 11. I was still asleep, obviously. And I pretty much stayed in bed like until she got here, which was 3. So apparently they just like took her. They just picked her up and they like took her like, and then they made her sign some papers, and apparently like she's saying that her daughter, like, that they said that like I like had some bad behavior, and they made her sign like a bunch of papers, and then she tried to contact my brother, and apparently my brother's in Dallas to come and pick her up. Mom's making chicken and spinach right now. It smells really awesome. Breakfast, butter whole year round bread, vegetable omelet, coffee. And I just got off the phone with my manager from a previous job, and basically he was like, "I can just give you a paper check. We'll just make an exception." And I'm just uploading the vlog from yesterday, so by the time you're watching this video, yesterday's vlog should already be up. Please be sure to go check it out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Jigglypuff. You sleeping, Prince? Like Texas has the longest days. It's 7:30 and it's still like, if it looks like 7:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna have my lunch, plain whole wheat round bread, and this is the chicken and spinach. Water. Got some cookies and cream. So I went to psych. Hey everyone. Okay, so basically like in the earlier clips, that was several days ago, so basically that morning when the police came here and took my mom, I guess, to the police department, she gave a false statement saying that I was a harm to myself and harm to others, and she wrote in there that I had epilepsy and that I was being aggressive, or and that I had some mental health problems. And basically this sort of application can be filled out by anyone. Anybody can go down there and just fill that out if they feel you know, feel like you have some mental health issues. And basically, so the cops came that evening. That's why my vlog didn't close. And there was a male and a female, and basically they took me to a psychiatric facility. I don't have any health problems as far as mental health is concerned. So my mom basically gave like a false statement, and so like basically like the point is, so there was a male police officer and there was a female police officer. The female police officer basically like grabbed my arms really, really roughly, and I have bruises like on my arms and stuff still from that. And I told her to please, you don't need to do this. Like, she tried to say that I was resisting arrest, and then she like pushed me up against the wall and stuff, and I was telling the other police officer like, why is she doing this to me, and basically told him to get her off of me. And the other guy, he didn't really touch me. Like, he was like, I'm not gonna put my hands on you or anything like that. But she was a little bit inexperienced, I would say. And so I was, so yeah, so like they drugged me to this like psychiatric place, and you know, I don't have any mental illness. So yeah, I mean, they said that I could possibly have like a mood issue, which has to do with the Keppra that I'm taking. The levetiracetam has a lot of side effects. I know about the side effects that it has on like my mood and stuff, but I don't really like let that control any aspect of my life outside of myself. Like, I don't ever try to, you know, I've never threatened to harm anyone. I've never, my mom said that I threatened her with a knife. I've never threatened to harm anyone. I've never, ever like harmed myself or threatened to harm myself. And yeah, so basically the whole statement was a lie. It looked like it was cursive handwriting in English, but it looked like a 4th grader wrote it because she doesn't know cursive handwriting. Number one. Number two, the words, the terminology that she used, like uncontrolled and suspect, and you know, it sort of seemed like a doctor wrote it, and my dad was a doctor. She is not a doctor. She didn't go to primary school or anything, so in Pakistan. So my dad was an MD, and it looked like she basically, I don't know how she got these words. I guess she probably used to read from my dad's notes and just, you know, went off of her head, basically, is all I can say. I mean, she really, like, I read the notes. I mean, I read doctor's notes on a daily basis as a medical assistant, so yeah, I couldn't really believe my eyes. It was really elementary to me. But yeah, so the last few days I was at the psychiatric facility. I did not take a shower the whole time. So that, and what else other than that, basically, like, my mom, I have to take her to court for basically falsifying, like, you know, all this stuff. Like, she has to go to court because there are consequences, like, when you lie. I mean, these types of, like, you know, legal things can be used against you as evidence in a court of law. So that's what everyone suggested, that I, you know, because basically her, my brother, and my sister-in-law basically, you know, need to, you know, my sister-in-law especially, like, I told her, like, please just leave me alone. Like, I will call the police on you. You are scary to me. Like, I don't like you at all. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. She's just some random person that that my brother is married to. Nobody knows her. My mom doesn't know her. I don't know her. So I was trying to stay away from her. That's, like, kind of the reason why I moved down here, but, you know, she followed me down here, and I mean like a stalker person. Like, she just literally would not go away. Like, she'll, like, grab my arms sometimes, as if she owns me or something like that, and And I don't like get aggressive with her. Like, I don't care if she does that, but like, it's like, you know, just let me go now. Like, okay, you know, and she refuses to let me go. She doesn't let me go to work. So, and she just follows me everywhere I go. And so I've told my mom, like, I gave her a warning, you know, like, please, you know, please just don't talk to me. Like, if you want to talk, get a lawyer. You're going to need a lawyer. You're going to court. And you could possibly go to jail for lying, because it says on there that like I pulled a knife on her and stuff, and I mean that's it's just a complete lie. So I have all of this like paperwork and stuff with me. Probably gonna take her to court, and yeah, and I don't know like what else to basically do. But yeah, like, the doctor there, like, they were questioning me and stuff. Like, I didn't really know what else to say. I mean, I want to help my mom. She received Social Security pension. And, so, I mean, like, as far, like, I talked to a lot of people there that actually did have psychological, like, issues, and stuff, like schizophrenia and, bipolar disorder. And you know, anger and everything like that, and probably criminals. So I mean, I talked to all these people, and you know, I feel like she is in kind of like a similar position to someone that I spoke with herself, because she really doesn't have anybody helping her, you know, basically adjust to, you know, this lifestyle. She basically was uprooted from Pakistan, and you know, she doesn't work. She's a homemaker. She stays at home all the time, whereas I go out all the time. I work all the time. I went to school here. I went to high school. I went to college. So, I mean, my life is completely different from hers. And we truly have a difficult communication, difficulty communicating, because she insists on speaking to me in like Punjabi. I don't speak Punjabi. Like, I mean, everybody makes fun of my Punjabi. Like, I'm really bad at it, and my English is really good. So, I mean, that's a language that I do excel at. So, yeah, and she can, like, constantly, like, she insists on speaking with me in Punjabi, and I don't understand it. I'm like, you know, it sort of turns into work when I'm talking to her. Like, it sort of feels like I'm working rather than, you know, trying to have a conversation with somebody, you know, like my mom. So, and she's aggressive too. I mean, she has tried to, like, you know, get in my face and, you know, put her hands on me and stuff, and I couldn't figure out why, like, couldn't pinpoint why. So, but, you know, the doctor there, like, she was really, really helpful. Really, really sweet, like, innocent person, very, like, intelligent, and sharp, you know. So, like, whether or not, like, I needed treatment, it was good that I went, because, I mean, who knows? I mean, I didn't really need anything, because I don't have aggression issues. I've never, I don't have a past history of mental illness or any aggression. So, I mean, but it did help out, like, as far as, like, communicating with my mom, quite a bit, and basically, just kind of, like, pinpoint these, like, issues that's going on with her and my brother and my sister-in-law, and yeah, so, you know, I told her, you know, what happened, and hopefully, I will be able to move on from this. If I'm not, then, you know, I'm gonna have to call the police on my sister-in-law, my brother and my mom. You know, that's just the way it is. They prescribed a medication called Risperdal, which is for mood, and the doctor did explain that like mood is a side effect of the Keppra that I'm taking. I mean, I don't know if I have any mood issues. I've never displayed any mood issues to anyone, like especially at work. I don't. I mean, because I know that the Keppra has a lot of, the levetiracetam has a lot of side effects. So, you know, I don't even know some of them. To what extent, I don't know. So, I keep myself aware of that. So they did prescribe the Risperdal, but I was, you know, I was against the idea of taking a mood stabilizer because I've never taken a mood stabilizer before. I've never had to take anything like that, and I didn't like being put in a position where, you know, I was involuntarily taken to this place. They weren't able to pinpoint any diagnosis, and still, like, you know, the Risperdal. So I didn't take the Risperdal. I don't like to be overly medicated. But anyways, I'm back. The clip that you just saw, that was me after several days of being in a psychiatric facility, and just, you know, fixing everything. So I'm just getting back home. The light is fixed. Apologize. Still for the lighting. And I'm just turning on my computer like the whole time. I was thinking, like, because I mean, the female, like, police officer, like, she just pulled me out of here, and I didn't get to grab, like, any of my things, you know, so, that was, like, really weird. It looked like somebody trained her or something. Basically the very first couple of words were, she is a danger to herself and she's a danger to others, which was kind of repeated a lot at the psychiatric facility. So that's what made me lead to believe that, you know, either somebody, like, taught her those words, because I really, I don't know who that could be, but I don't ever see my mom ever using those words. She has been to jail before for being violent to other people's kids. And so basically they gave me Keppra the whole time, which is my seizure medication, and nothing else. I'm gonna have some lunch. So this is a plain whole round bread. This is ground beef and potatoes. So my brother bought me some lighting. This is a 6-foot floor lamp with reading light. So I'm gonna just assemble it, and hopefully this will help with my lighting situation. I'm gonna leave this over here for now. I need to get some light bulbs for this one. I have like light bulbs, but they only fit this fixture. It doesn't fit this one, so I'll have to get some. I'm gonna have some Frosted Flakes. So I have like a bruise right here. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it on camera, but let me see if I can go closer. That. She, like, basically, she, like, put, like, her nails and stuff, like, and these two fingers around my chubby fat arms, and she just kind of was, like, really, really rough, and she twisted it, like, as if she was, like, wringing, like, if you were, like, choking someone, like, if you, like, wring, you know, like that, but she was just twisting the skin on my arm, and it caused me to have a bruise, because I bruise really, really easily, because anyways, and then she, like, cuffed me, and then she pushed the cuffs into my back, like, hard enough that it would hurt, and I was like, ow, what are you doing? And please get off of me. So I have this bruise on my hand. It's thundering outside. What are you doing, Prince? What's out there? What's down there? There's nothing down there. There's nobody. Is it? Is it? Hey, Jigglypuff. Adorable. So now I have some dinner, plain whole wheat brown bread. That is ground beef and potatoes, and that is a kebab. Prince, what you doing? She demanded this be on camera. So, were you playing on the computer while I was gone? Not you. This isn't for you. This is a question for Jigglypuff. And Jigglypuff. Hmm? You're pretty cute though. Go back to you. Okay, that's going back. I just realized it would probably use more electricity. Prince, what are you doing? You need some water? Just got them some water. Jigglypuff. So cute. Anyways, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog for the night. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys on the next vlog.